Hey everyone, this is Dylan, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review for you guys. So today I will be reviewing Sky High. So Sky High was released on July 29th, 2005, so that means this year will be its 15th anniversary. It was directed by Mike Mitchell and was written by Paul Hernandez and the creators of the Kim Possible television show, which I thought was actually super interesting. And I had read that they had started working on this film, like the script for this film, during the break between season 1 and season 2 of Kim Possible. So as for who stars in this film, if you've never seen it, it stars Kelly Preston, which unfortunately, in the middle of me watching this movie, I got a notification saying that she had passed away from breast cancer. So that was quite sad. But she is in this film. Michael Angarado, which I probably said that wrong, is playing Will Stronghold. Kelly Preston, I didn't mention, but she is playing Josie Stronghold, or Jetstream is her superhero name. And then we have Danielle Panabaker, who is playing Layla. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who is playing Gwen, or Royal Pain. And then we also have Kurt Russell, who is playing the Commander, and Steve Stronghold. And then also, before I forget to mention, it has Bruce Campbell in it as well, and he is playing Sonic Boom, who is like the gym coach at the high school. So let's get into the basic premise of Sky High. So Sky High is following the child, Will Stronghold, of the Commander and Jetstream, who are the best superheroes, I guess, in the world. And they have a son, and there's like a special high school for kids with superpowers, but nobody knows about it. It's actually floating in the school, or in the sky, and you have to take this rocket ship bus to get there. And so Will goes to the school with his best friend Layla, who also has superpowers. And once you get there, all the new kids are put into the gym, and Sonic Boom, who's the coach, Bruce Campbell, he determines whether or not you're going to be on one of two paths that the school takes. So you're either a hero or you are hero support. And so basically like a sidekick. And so we go through, and at the point where this movie starts, Will doesn't have any superpowers, and he hasn't told his parents yet. And so he gets put into hero support. And most of our other main characters are in hero support. And then at some point, there is a fight in the cafeteria between Will Stronghold and another kid who Will Stronghold's dad, the Commander, put his dad in prison. He was because he was the child of a superhero and a supervillain. So they fight, and then his powers start. And so we have this, and now he is now on the hero track. And then we also have a villain-esque character who is trying to destroy the Commander and Jetstream, which doesn't really play out too much until the very end of the final climax, I would say. So let's get into what I liked about this movie. So this is a very nostalgic movie to me. I watched it probably so many times on Disney Channel when I was younger, and because it came out I was 10 years old when it came out, so I would have been right around that area where I would want to watch it. I was always a big fan of it. It actually does remind me a whole lot of My Hero Academia, which is a anime series that's pretty popular. It's almost exactly like My Hero Academia, which is kind of interesting. And I think that there's a lot of marketing potential with this series, and kind of billing it as like a pseudo My Hero Academia live action. There's also a lot of, well, not only a lot of character or like actors from the horror genre, there is a couple horror references in there. And there's kind of this reference to Carrie. Well, I don't know specifically if it's a reference, but I don't see why it's not. So in the final climax, there's a scene where they are at the school dance. I don't believe it's prom, but it's a school dance, and these other characters, something happens. The final climax, the final villain appears at the gym, and these other characters shut the doors and exits and lock them so that nobody can get out. And I think that that was very reminiscent of Carrie, whether or not it was like a directly influenced by Carrie, so like a Carrie homage, I am unsure. And there's also a really cool scene where Will Stronghold and the villain are being pushed through a whole bunch of windows or walls, essentially. And I think that that was shot very cool. It was a very cool shot to have. I also really enjoyed the soundtrack. The soundtrack was pretty awesome. A lot of very nostalgic, like early 2000s alternative bands on it. Bowling for Soup is one of them. Sings the title track. Well, not the title track, but it sings the main song that plays over the credits in the end of the movie. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of... I'm not sure why they didn't make a sequel to this movie when it originally came out in 2005, but they are... Who knows whether it's actually going to happen or not, but Disney announced in November of 2016 that they were going to do a sequel, but it's been 4 years since then, and I have not heard anything about it. I think this would actually make a perfect Disney Plus show, do a live action Disney Plus show about this, and then bill it as a My Hero Academia live action. I think that that would be something that would be really interesting. I mean, obviously you can't be like, this is a My Hero Academia live action show, but I think that if that's essentially what the movie is. I also really appreciated that there was a cameo at the very end of the movie with the voice actor of SpongeBob, and I thought that that was really fun. There wasn't really particularly anything that I didn't really like in this movie, so I thought... So overall, I really enjoyed it. I thought that it was quite good, but that's also probably a lot of nostalgia talking. It was did all right at the box office. It had a budget of $35 million, and it came out with $86.4 million. So I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it made its money back. So that's probably why it didn't do much better. So that's probably why they didn't do a sequel. So I don't know. So let's talk about the scores that other people gave it, because I definitely enjoyed this. So it has a 2.9 out of 5 on Letterboxd. It's got a critic score of 73 and an audience score of 57. And its cinema score is an A-. So I wanted to include cinema scores because these are like the gut reactions of people as they come out of the theater. So I think that that's quite telling whether or not they actually liked the movie. So I really like seeing that score, so I thought that it would be a good thing to include. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and remember, if you're not already subscribed and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below. I have all kinds of new reviews that I plan on filming, and hopefully a bunch of other stuff on my channel that might interest you. And give this video a like if you liked it. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Bye!